We transfer about 30 gigs a second and search through 1 billion active listings in our quest to find your perfect. Through cutting-edge technology and the performance and scale of cloud, we strive to meet our customers where they are and transform the future of commerce to help find your version of perfect. The future of commerce from eBay.
Cool. RJ, thank you for coming. Great to have you here.
Great to see you.
So, RJ, you've had a phenomenal amount of experience working in online environments. Why don't you start talking about how your view of the cloud has changed?
Well, the biggest thing is it's moving, and it's moving fast. In the last 4 years, it's, from my perspective, gone from a very powerful and compelling proposition for outsourcing your IT infrastructure and shifting some things so that you can focus on your core business, to now we see it as a strategic growth engine, and a strategic growth engine that accelerates innovation. And this is a very different position that the cloud has taken, and it's playing a very important role for us in that manner at eBay.
And what do you think that means for eBay?
Well, so in the video, as you can see, I mean, we've been around for a long time. The business is continuing to grow. We have over 1 billion live listings at any given moment in 200 countries around the world.
Yeah.
167 million shoppers. And so you can imagine that if we start moving the capabilities of the cloud to eBay, we're not just changing our infrastructure and changing our business, we're changing the experience for all of those shoppers and all of our buyers and sellers around the world. And that's the really important connective tissue here. This is not just a technology exercise for us, it is absolutely a customer-centric effort.
Yep, absolutely, and with that kind of phenomenal growth, I can see that you really are paying attention to technology to help you through it.
Yeah, it's for us, the e-commerce space is competitive and it's moving fast, and the demands of customers and shoppers today is changing so quickly, and as new generations of buyers come into the world. First millennials, now Gen Zers, they have very different shopping habits, very different expectations, and they're much higher expectations. And so we, eBay, at our scale, if we're intent on setting ourselves up to meet the demands and exceed the demands of this next generation of online shoppers, we have to move quickly, and the cloud has become a very strategic partner for us in that way.
So RJ, before we get into our cool demo, can you just tell me a little bit about what you're doing on Google Cloud?
Sure. This was an undertaking for us that we've been thinking about for a few years, but we really got serious about it a year ago. And we knew that there was a lot of untapped potential inside the eBay marketplace, and we wanted to get at it. And as a marketplace, let's also remember that first and foremost, we're a tech company. And we utilize technology to differentiate, to compete, to innovate, and to create these amazing customer experiences for all of our customers around the world. And so for us, we went out on a mission and said, if we could bring the eBay marketplace to a modern stack environment, if we could bring our customers to a place where we can be innovating almost every day, and bringing great new features and capabilities to them, that would give us a tremendous advantage and a ton of momentum. So literally in the space of about 5 months, we took a great team of engineers and set off to do exactly that. And in 5 months, we went from nothing to the entire 1 billion live listings of eBay running in GCP. It was not a test. It was not a prototype. It quickly moved to a production-grade environment for us that we ended up launching and bringing into market 6 months ahead of our plan. And mind you, that in total, start to finish, was about 7 months. So it can be done.
Yes.
Do not fear the cloud. It can be done. And look, in our business, this is super important. You can't you have to be careful when you're serving live customers in a live marketplace like that. And now, the way we've approached it, we were smart about this, and we didn't just flip the switch and move the entire $85 billion marketplace business at the throw of a switch. We're actually running a parallel swim lane. And that gives us lots of latitude to play with. And they're both live systems. And this is very difficult to do in most environments because we're transacting, as you saw, thousands of orders a second. And we now have two hot systems running. Our core system on-prem, and then we have the new Google platform, both serving customers. And we've had to build a system that ensured that we didn't create two separate marketplaces, meaning no two buyers could buy the same one item that's for sale, because that would create, obviously, a lot of problems for us. And it was actually one of the most important decision factors for us in really leaning in on the Google platform is the services and the capability that Google offers that nobody else did, that allowed us to build a true replicated system that runs in real time, side by side, to help companies of our size and scale and complexity make that transition much more seamlessly to the cloud. And now, mind you, the other cool thing about it is it didn't just allow us to go to a cloud instance here in North America, but using the global footprint of GCP, we took the show on the road, and we were able to test our theory and look at lighting up the Google Cloud in multiple countries around the world so that we could be serving where our customers are and providing a great high-speed performance as if that data center was sitting in their backyard. We've not been able to offer that kind of experience and that kind of performance in the 22 years that we've been around. So this is really breakthrough for us, and it's our customers that are the ones that really stand to gain.
That's just a great story about what you've done, and I think also in another area you're kind of leveraging AI, and
Yep.
For your catalog, and what about that?
So this is a really cool part of the story where you have 1 billion live listings, and we have 22 years of historical transaction data. We have more economic data on the supply and demand information on virtually any product that's been made and sold in the last 20 years. We know what it sold for, what the demand was, what countries are most interested in what products and when. And you can imagine if we could then start to encapsulate and capture all of that knowledge and bring it forward for our shoppers, you could build arguably one of the smartest shopping experiences and smartest catalogs on the planet. And the challenge there, too, has been getting to a place where we had truly the computing capacity and performance to get our arms around literally billions and billions of records that go back in time, but also the new ones that are created every day that there's transactions on eBay. And going to GCP, we have the scale and the performance that allowed us to lay down some really great AI technology, going well beyond machine learning, going very seriously into deep learning, natural language understanding, and computer vision to create something that we called eBay ShopBot. And this thing is pretty great. And it is the largest marketplace in social, where we took our 1 billion item catalog and merged it with 1 billion people in the social graph, and brought them a highly personalized shopping assistant that gets to know you, that understands natural language, and can start to make really, really great recommendations across our entire inventory of 1 billion items to help you find the best item for you at the right time, at the right place, at the right price. And so when technology can start doing the heavy lifting and provide you with almost a concierge-like personalized service, I think that's when we've really, really made great strides. And that's something that we brought together with the innovation at eBay and the great work going on in Google.
I have to say that sounds like a perfect match for Google Home, and we actually have a Google Home sitting over there. Could you show us all what you're talking about?
In the spirit of going to where our customers are, we've taken it to Google Home because we want to get inside the home. Let's do it.
Now, we're doing this live. There's like 10,000 people on the network. We really hope this works.
Hey, Google. Let me talk to eBay.
Sure, here's eBay. Hi, I'm eBay. I'm the world's price guide. You can ask me what something is worth.
What's my camera worth?
Is it new or used?
New.
What is the brand of your camera?
Canon.
Tell me the model of your new Canon camera.
5D.
What else do you want to tell me about your Canon camera?
Nothing.
Your camera is worth $2,548.
Not bad. So this is, maybe an unexpected use case, but one that's really interesting and close to the hearts of eBay, because we support not only our shoppers, but also our tens of millions of sellers all around the world. And what this allows us to do is start to bring more sellers into the marketplace. You may have lots of really cool things sitting around your house that you didn't know had really great market value. Now you'll be able to ask Google and ask eBay through the Google Home partnership to get you started and bring you a little bit closer to eBay. And there's so much more to come with this technology. And let me tell you this, it was 5 months for us to go from where we were to in the Google Cloud, and it took us 5 days to get into Google Home. And so, with that kind of power, there's great, great potential.
RJ, thank you so much.
Thank you.
That
Thank
was
you.
fantastic.
Really fun.